as UNLV only needs one more set to take the match. Stay with us. Again, UNLV with a distinct advantage over Colorado State, taking the last 2 sets. Oh, and the momentum, by the way.
Definitely, I think UNLV was able to stay patient. They saw a lot of production out of their young players who seemed to gain confidence as the set went on.
Look at these numbers, Amy. Service errors, how big is that number?
Oh, it's huge. I talked to Coach Hilbert before the match, and he said we want to keep our error percentage at 14%. Maybe get to 12% and be very low error. It's very important. This service error stat has got to be killing him.
Yeah, I'm sure he told that to his team too, and not just to us, but maybe we're the only ones that are listening so far today. UNLV had some success on the floor, including in the tournament last year, which was held here. And take a look at that accomplishment. They were 2007 Mountain West Conference Tournament champions.
Well, they did not lose at home. They are so tough on their home floor, and they're proving it again this year.
Even more so, how dangerous can a team like UNLV be? I mean, they came in almost with nothing to lose because Colorado State is so highly ranked. And if you look at their face and you see Jessica Walters winking there and Jackson having a fun time smiling, how dangerous can that be as you enter set 4?
No, exactly. There's no pressure on them. They're playing well, having fun, enjoying it, and it's really showing. They're doing a nice job, and Colorado State has all the pressure, but they've played in pressure before. They did it just last Sunday, being down. They were able to come back against a great New Mexico squad. So we'll see if the seniors who are in the front court right now for Colorado State can get them to a set 5.
6 service errors for Colorado State in set number 3 alone.
Probably 4 of them in the last 6 points.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm sure that Tom Hilbert talked to them about correcting is UNLV gets out to a quick start in set number 4. You know, Amy, we saw this UNLV team last Thursday on the mountain against Utah. They looked pretty different.
They did. I think really Utah came out and we never saw UNLV get into the kind of system that they're used to running. They're known as a defensive team, and they really couldn't quite find that. But tonight, on the other hand, is all UNLV. They've been able to run their offense, play their game exactly how they want.
Yeah, they're only strengthening that reputation as you see Jamie Strauss put up that famous Colorado State block, but UNLV really adding to the lore of their defensive prowess, especially at home. Ashley Flanagan serving. Nice set. Strauss. Inside and dug. Walters picked up. Camille Cunningham everywhere. Huge block. Walters blocked that right down on the Colorado State face.
Both teams coming out in set 4 and being very active along the net. We've seen more balls touch the block in this first part of set 4 than we have in much of the game. I think both teams really active and anxious to touch a lot of balls.
Richard against the block of Colorado State. McKenna Barnes showing control, waiting for the ball to come over, and she does, and point Colorado State. McKenna Barnes, unflappable usually as a player.
She really is. She just stays steady and calm, and that's what you want in a leader.
Even in the surge against New Mexico at the end, she doesn't crack a smile, doesn't change anything about herself. Just never too up, never too down. Batten, perfect pass. And they want to get Caitlin Steffen running. That time, Davison and Barnes tight on the net, blocked the ball.
And despite losing that rally, Camille Cunningham has been so perfect. But the block for Colorado State's able to get that ball down. Colorado State has got to stop hitting to the left side of the court. Keep the ball away from Cunningham, because that's what happened when she touches the ball. Perfect pass up to the net. They run a quick set to Greenwood, who hammers it down, giving UNLV their 3rd point.
Yep, and Greenwood's 10th kill of the match so far. Kirstie Jackson, 11 kills. Jessica Walters, 10 kills. So they're spreading the ball around pretty well for UNLV. Caitlin Steffen looking to find her groove. We've seen Forrester now set her a couple times early on in set number 4.
Yes, this could definitely be the difference for the Rams. If they can get Steffen going, that is going to really open up their offense to have them attacking at both antennas.
6 kills so far for Steffen, 3 in set number 4. Strauss pursues it. And a dig, and then Strauss comes back to put in a perfect pass. Bang goes Sarah Neff. And she gets the point for UNLV in a hard-fought rally. Defensive pursuit by both teams. Jaren Moran serves in the net.
And that was only their second service error of the whole night, but that one really a tough one. I guess there's no good miss, but that one was in the middle of the net. It's not like Colorado State had to make a decision on that play.
Nua outside to Sarah Neff. Finds that Colorado State block again. And Ashley Fornstrom showing her blocking skills at the net.
That's definitely going a little tight, and that Colorado State block, too tough. We talked about it earlier. They are the #1 blocking team in the country, and they have yet to get it going. If they get on a roll that way.
Beautiful. Sorry to interrupt, Ashley Fornstrom, a beautiful dub.
So good, and you can see that she just has great court sense. She's very, very smart. She knows the openings, goes against motion to get that kill.
Few smiles on Colorado State's side. We haven't seen that in the last 2 sets as Colorado State goes on a 3-0 run and 8 points to UNLV's 4 so far in set number 4.
Remember when the most important thing in life was learning your ABCs? It still is. St. George, Utah. Everything from A to Zion.
The Mountain is the only network.
Live. After every Mountain West game.
For a complete wrap-up of the game, we head back to Texas.
Going the extra yard, covering every angle.
17-10, all the drama you could ask for.
A win's a win, and they all count. The plays.
And intercepted. Touchdown number 2.
And the playmakers.
First catch of the day is a big one.
One of the sweetest things I've ever experienced in my life.
Get it all right here.
Post-game live, Saturday after the game on the Mountain.
4th set continues here in Las Vegas. Colorado State serving as they lead 8-4. Camille Cunningham puts up a very settable ball. Sarah Neff puts down an undiggable hit.
Jackie Davison caught in no man's land a little bit on that ball. She couldn't decide if she wanted to go out and triple block. Ends up pulling off. Bad decision. She should have been up on that. That was a great swing from Neff to get that kill.
Choose one or the other. Back. Tessa Nelson, they are running that back set, that slide, a lot. Davison. Off hands, gets the use off Kirsty Jackson.
There's a great swing from Davison. You can see Tessa Nelson running that slide, but continues to hit it down the line. Coach Hilbert talks to her, says, let's run that again, but why don't you hit cross court?
Yeah, I got an idea.
Keep it away from Cunningham.
Cunningham puts up the ball, and Jessica Walters puts it down, and there's an example. That's a ball that Colorado State could get, but they seem to be watching it.
Well, they seem to be back on their heels, like you said, not ready and moving forward to really just run through that tip and transition it.
Cunningham right at the libero, and that time blocked by Erin Greenwood, who says, yes, I finally shut down Ashley Fornstrom on the dump.
Exactly, Erin Greenwood all over that play. She's not surprised when a setter dumps the ball. She's used to seeing it in practice over and over because Nua does such a good job as well.
Strauss Rock solid. Nua runs the middle in Greenwood. And that ball heading far outside to Strauss.
That was a great timeout from Allison Keeley to really squash that run by Colorado State. UNLV able to come right back and get this set back to within one.
Strauss. Funneled perfectly by UNLV. Greenwood. Nua goes back to Greenwood and finds the Colorado State block. Tessa Nelson on the slide, still dug up by Colorado State. Strauss in the seam. Boy, UNLV will make you work for every kill. And the persistence pays off.
And UNLV battles back to tie this set at 9. Jessica Walters on the outside doing a nice job to tool the block out of bounds.
12th kill for Jessica Walters. Camille Cunningham continuing to serve. Tough serve. Strauss blocked. And again, this one tight at the net. And there's a great example by J.D. Strauss.
What an incredible senior play right there from Strauss. That set going very, very tight to the net. She goes up, instead of trying to hit the ball, just wipes it right off the blocker's hands and out of bounds.
Nua outside to Jessica Walters, and again gets the point. Walters, 13th kill. Her team's leader of this match, having a great match. 34 attempts, hitting 324. McKenna Barnes. Just long, McKenna Barnes. Not finding it as Melanie Nua serves again. Strauss off the block. Oh, McKenna Barnes off the head. And again, it's the off-speed that works.
Well, and Erin Greenwood, despite being hammered in the head, is able to come back, get the nice off-speed shot to the middle of the court and get the kill. And UNLV continues to roll up 2 points.
Colorado State takes a timeout. UNLV maybe takes an Advil for that head play. As you watch out the block, and then Erin Greenwood in the middle. Set 4 continues after this. Little campfire defense from Colorado State on that one. Another great matchup on the mountain today. Coming up next Thursday, it's another big Mountain West Women's Volleyball Showdown. Join us live when San Diego State heads to Fort Worth to take on TCU as the Aztecs and the Frogs. Thursday, October 23rd at 6. Right here on the mountain. A little different time, but a great matchup between those two teams. Meanwhile, UNLV shoring up their reputation as a great defensive team with an incredible 73 digs so far in this match.
Well, and you can see coming out in set 4, it looked like Colorado State might have some momentum to work with. They came out, really played hard, got a nice run on the board, and UNLV able to battle back and take that right back, and the confidence that Colorado State had is essentially gone at this point.
You know, when you look at the numbers, Amy, it's really interesting because they're so evenly matched. In other words, they both have 20 errors, they both have 46 assists, but it's really the service errors that you've been pointing out all match and the digs that have made the difference.
73 digs, amazing.
Erin Greenwood there again with yet another kill. Her 12th kill for this team, 48th for UNLV. They're still trailing Colorado State in kills, but it's really their defense that's done so well. Strauss. Is it in? Oh, you bet it is. And a point for Colorado State. Ends a 4-0 run for UNLV. Jamie Strauss, a huge contributor for this team, 21 kills. Big block, but again, Camille Cunningham is there. She is everywhere. Net violation, and the point goes to the Rebels. Camille Cunningham, meanwhile, 23 digs so far for this team. She's playing an incredible match.
She is, and she quietly does her job, is everywhere. The coaches feel like she has got some of the best instincts that they've ever seen.
You can't argue with it after watching her play this match. Oh, Stefan puts that a little too tight for Ashley Fornstrom to get the perfect set, but McKenna Barnes makes lemonade out of it.
What a save from Fornstrom. All she could do was set her middle. It's a good thing McKenna Barnes made herself available and is able to save it with her left hand.
Strauss, tough serve. Outside, Sarah Neff is shut down by McKenna Barnes, and this is the point where I find McKenna Barnes fascinating. When you watch her face there, very quiet leader.
She does. You can see her working so hard to close that block. She may give you a little fist pump, but that's about all the emotion that she's going to show.
It's a strength you can see for her. Sarah Neff. Caitlin Matlin puts it up, and McKenna Barnes puts it down. Whenever you see that perfect pass from Colorado State, you know it's going to end up with a kill for them. We're just not seeing it as often as Tom Hilbert would like.
Well, I think in transition, Colorado State really likes to use their middles and right side. And if they get a perfect dig up there, they're going to use one of those.
And Colorado State on a mini surge 4-0 run.
Well, and defensively, you can see as we get a good look at Jackie Davidson, she is the left side blocker. Look how far sucked in. Colorado State has decided that it is the left blocker's job to take the middle so they can commit and leave McKenna Barnes to go to the outside.
McKenna Barnes wanted to contribute and shut down that left side attacker for UNLV. It's been Jessica Walters quite a bit of the match. Right now, it's a different front line for them. Sarah Neff. Spreading it out. They were trying to get Caitlin Stefan working again. Amy, you said that was going to be a key in this set.
It will be. She started out, and that was a tough play right there because Sarah Neff was nowhere. She was sucked in, helping on the middle. That set just a little too quick and low.
Davison, great pass. They go back to that same play again.
Fornstrom adjusted on that play. It's great to see Fornstrom go right back at the player that made the error to get Stefan the ball on the slide.
McKenna Barnes, the rock, perhaps, of this Ram offense. Serving. Kirsty Jackson, the future of this Rebel offense with the kill. Kill number 13 for Kirsty Jackson. Matches up with Jessica Walters and Erin Greenwood. Colorado State passing well now. Caitlin Stefan in the middle. Stefan hitting in the middle. Neff with a big block, just goes high. Jackie Davison hits the antenna. And the point is for UNLV. They have the opportunity to close out this match with this particular set.
It is, and up to this point becomes so important for UNLV. They can get to 21st with a decent lead. They're on a 4-1 run now. She is a freshman.
Yeah.
There you go, a good freshman error right there.
She's allowed once in a while. The intensity here, really, you can feel both teams very engaged. The momentum not particularly belonging to one team, it seems, as Nua goes to Jackson. Neff puts it deep. Outside, Davison. Jackson getting herself available after the block well. And Tessa Nelson, successful for Colorado State.
You know, more often than not, I think when a team runs a slide, it tends to draw the block into the net. I think it's hard to block a slide, and the opposing team tends to press a little harder.
Big block, but dug up by UNLV. Davison takes advantage of the single block, but still dug. Deep. Strauss puts it up. Fornstrom works the middle. Jackson kind of gave that back to Colorado State. Fornstrom put it down.
Well, a good decision again from Fornstrom. She likes to take those chances in quick transition where the defense for UNLV may not be exactly in their best positions.
New outside and net puts it down. You know, Amy, in the Mountain View earlier today when we talked with Marius Payton and Bill Dolman, we talked about Colorado State's experience, UNLV's youth. It'll be interesting to see in set number 4 when it's so tight if experience wins out over youth or if youth is able to conquer. Tessa Nelson goes long, point UNLV.
And I think what's hard, Tessa Nelson is so good on the slide, but she likes to go line. And so to be forced to try to cut that back cross court to keep it away from Cunningham, she's making more errors than she's used to.
There she is again. Jessica Walters hits an impossible angle and gets a free ball for UNLV in return. And a single block. And a net call for Colorado State, against Colorado State, and UNLV on a 3-0 run now. So UNLV trying to overcome this. Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you're Tom Hilbert, what are you telling your team at this point?
First of all, stay out of the net. Stop making errors. Let's go out, run our offense. We need a pass. We've got some great hitters. Let's get this ball back, but we've got to get the play right here. He's going to ask Fornstrom, what are you going to set? What are you going to do? Let's get out of this and get the point back so we can start serving to get a kill.
And meanwhile, Erin Greenwood for UNLV on the other side. 13 kills, having a terrific match.
She worked so hard to get up, to close the block. You just want to cheer for a player like Greenwood because she is out there giving it her all, and it's coming back, and she's been successful.
Greenwood, a steady player who has been playing exceptionally in this match, been called upon. The UNLV middles, you've said it again and again, Amy, have been called upon to block, transition quickly, and be available, and they have, both of them.
They have, and it's hard. If you're a middle blocker, it is hard work because not only are you jumping when you get set, but you have to jump when you don't get set. You are jumping all the time, and UNLV runs such a quick middle that these middle blockers, Greenwood and Jackson, have to be in the air sometimes as soon as they land after they block. So they are always looking to be an option out of transition.
And Amy knows of what she speaks, being a former middle blocker herself. Of course she's going to say it's hard. It is hard. Fornstrom, outside. And looking for the touch, and Colorado State gets the touch and the point, 21-20.
And Danielle Minch back to serve again. We'll remember in set 3, it was Minch who was in the back, served a few good ones and then missed that critical one at set point. Maybe Coach Hilbert's thinking, let's give Jackie Davidson a try to see if she can get us back into this set.
Nua, outside. And what a perfect connection. Jessica Walters finds the corner.
Look at Jessica Walters. She is able to, in the air, change her position. She has such great court sense that she can see that deep line.
Wow, Cunningham goes at bat and delivers a perfect pass. Blocked, and again outside to Walters. Will she mix it up or keep testing that block? Davidson puts it up. Strauss tries to put it down. Field Cunningham again. Batten finds a spot. Strauss dug by guess who? Camille Cunningham. Blocked again. The defense from UNLV unstoppable. UNLV's persistence pays off.
Well, and that's a tough play right there. You could see Jamie Strauss breaking down, having to take swing after swing after swing, and Fornstrom stuck up there with a two-hitter situation. Didn't want to go to Tessa Nelson, wasn't in the best position, but felt like she had to.
Fornstrom again dumps the ball behind her over her shoulder, and Greenwood frustrated.
Yeah, a good choice right there for Fornstrom because she felt like, I can't go to Strauss again, and the pass wasn't there to get Nelson involved. Luckily, McKenna Barnes rotates up to the front row for Colorado State.
Batten serving away, Camille Cunningham. And Walters hitting down the line. Jessica Walters having an incredible match for UNLV.
She is so confident on the outside, and we are looking at match point for UNLV.
They get it on the block. UNLV takes the match from 13th ranked Colorado State. They upset them again on their home floor.
How amazing. UNLV came out. They executed perfectly. Their defense shut down the 13th ranked Rams, and their offense was just as good. Jessica Walters and both middle blockers for UNLV got the job done, and they got the upset.
Take a look at the final play that made it happen as Jamie Strauss blocked by UNLV. This UNLV team had a lot of stars. Their middle blockers, as you mentioned, Amy, and Camille Cunningham, their libero.